Belize is still attractive, but real life in Belize is getting more expensive, more complicated, and a little less forgiving. And if you're thinking about moving there, retiring there, buying property, or even spending part of the year there, you need to understand more than beaches, sunshine, and vacation memories. Join my email list at retireinbelizehub.com to get that clarity. This past week, several Belize headlines told the same bigger story: drought warnings, high bus fares, sargassum washing onto the coast, and a tragic double murder in San Ignacio, Caye. At first, those may sound like separate stories, but for anyone thinking about Belize, they all point to one truth: Belize can still be a wonderful place to live. But you need to know how the country functions when pressure shows up, not just how it looks on a sunny day. Belize's chief meteorological officer warned residents to prepare for drought conditions, with below average rainfall expected and possible El Niño patterns later this year. That matters, not because every expat plans to farm, most don't, but drought touches more than farms. It can affect water supply, food prices, gardens, livestock, roadside markets, and the rhythm of daily life. A lot of people ask, how close can I live to the beach? Fair question, but the better question is, what happens here when the dry season gets rough? That's the kind of question that protects you. And then came the bus fare increases. Commuters across Belize are now dealing with higher fares under a revised 2026 system. For expats, this is not just a local commuter issue. Transportation costs ripple. They affect workers, they affect household help, they affect market vendors, they affect families getting to school, work, medical appointments, and town. And if you depend on buses, taxis, deliveries, hired drivers, or workers coming from nearby communities, those costs eventually touch your life too. That's why I always say, don't judge Belize's cost of living from one grocery receipt or one Airbnb stay. Daily life is a system. When one part gets more expensive, other parts usually move with it. Again, if you want grounded Belize updates that connect the headlines to real-life expat decisions, join my email list at retireinbelizehub.com. Now let's talk about the coast. Sargassum is back in the news, and tourism leaders are already working on cleanup and response plans. This is one of those topics expats sometimes underestimate. Sargassum does not make Belize bad. That's not the point. But it can change the feel of certain coastal areas at certain times. It can affect smell, beach access, swimming, hotel demand, and short-term rental expectations. So if your Belize dream depends on beachfront rental income, tourism traffic, or walking into clear blue water every morning, you need to understand the seasonal reality, not to scare you, but to protect your math. Because a property that looks perfect in January may feel very different during a heavy sargassum season. And then there was the painful story out of San Ignacio, Caye. Police reported that 2 volunteer special constables were shot and killed near Nazarene Primary School. That is not something to sensationalize. 2 families lost people. A community was shaken. But if you're considering Belize, safety cannot be handled with slogans. Not Belize is dangerous, not Belize is paradise. Both are too lazy. The better question is, what does safety look like in the exact area, street, routine, and lifestyle you're choosing? San Ignacio and Caye overall remain popular with expats for good reasons. Inland access, community, lower costs than some coastal areas, a slower pace, but popularity does not remove the need for local awareness. You still need to understand neighborhoods, routines, transportation, lighting, police response, and who you're taking advice from. That's the real lesson from this week's Belize headlines. Don't choose Belize from a fantasy, choose it from function. Ask better questions. Can I handle higher transportation costs? Do I understand water and drought risk? Am I prepared for coastal issues like sargassum? Have I looked at safety beyond Facebook opinions? Do I know how daily life works when things get inconvenient? Belize still has a lot going for it. Warm people, natural beauty, English language, strong community pockets, land, culture, and a slower pace that many people genuinely need. But the people who do best here are usually not the ones who arrive with the biggest fantasy. They are the ones who arrive with clear eyes. They enjoy the beauty, but they respect the practical side. Most people ask, can I afford Belize? The better question is, can I function well in Belize when real life shows up? Because real life always shows up. Drought, costs, sargassum, safety concerns. These are not reasons to panic, they are reasons to plan. And planning is what keeps a dream from becoming an expensive lesson. If Belize is on your radar, visit me at retireinbelizehub.com. That's where I break down the real-world side of moving to Belize, what to watch, what to question, and how to think before you commit. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share this video if you found it helpful. I'll see you in the next one.